Hello, I'm Queen, and today I want to present the topic is documentation of children's learning. And first, I will observe that children's learning is divided into two parts. One is the mind method of observing and recording children's learning. Two is experience conclusions of children's learning observation records. And about one is the current observations of the Child Care Center are mostly based on EYLF, record children's activities, record or various children's activities, observe the children, understudy on the nature conclusions, record the behavior of the observed children, and analyze the behavior records of the children under study to find problems, find the reason, and improve education. A measure of behavior. The purpose of the observation and recording of the Child Care Center is to discover problems in education in early childhood teacher, gradually improve education, and ultimately problems the healthy development of children. A method and form of observing records for children's learning. I will divide method and the form of observing records for children's learning into two parts. One is method and form of observing records for children's learning. Two is ways and methods of learning observation records for children. Method and form of observing records for children's learning. It mainly collects children's work and related materials, reflected the children's interests, attitudes, and the development of young children in specific fact. It mainly uses the method of procedural observation records, which combines three kinds of observation record, such as random, narrative, and original or, and systematically originals the one learning process. And about ways and methods of learning observations records for children is divided into four ways. One is detailed record. Childhood teacher rhythmically records the interesting and meaningful behavior and language that children display in the questions, and the result of these details can also reflect the children's personality development, hobbies, and knowledge. Growth record. The literary record is started from the aspect of occupation with children of the same age, the independence of solving difficult, the participation, innovative, and the creativity of activities. It also includes various measurement records of the child's physical development. Every sem- every semester so that present can also fully understand the child's condition through the record and systematically see the children's growth and development. 3 is tracking records. Children 4 to 5 years old have a crescent degree of autonomy. Tracking records can ensure the health and the safety of children. 4 is children's work record. It immediately records children's painting, handmade work, and classifies recording anxieties in activity classes. Such observations can encourage children to practice more activity in activities. Part 1. Experience conclusions of children's learning observation records. I divided it into two parts, experience and experience in observation records. Part 1 is communication in child behavior observation records. Part 2 is observation, the information, and understanding in the record. However, communication in child behavior observation record is divided into 1. Communication with children. In order to satisfy children's curiosity and eliminate their adopt and uneasiness, the teacher will read the observations to the children. The exchange of teachers and students is a natural harmony. Children will be proud of teacher exchange and will be happy for the progress of others. They share their own happiness and self-confidence become stronger under the teacher's attention and encouragement. 2. Early childhood education teacher. There are more than one teacher in the class. However, they usually record their own discovery during the break time. Teachers can communicate with each other, analyze children's according to the records, find problems, find reason, designs countermeasures, contact parents, and jotting adapt. The most important thing is to reflect on re-education. Parents of children is 3. Communicate with parents. Discover problems that children may have, and they educate them together to make children grow healthy and more positive. And the other part is 2. Observation, the information, and understanding in the record. 1 is respect the individual ways of learning. In the activities, teachers often find that children are aware of objective things in their own unclear way. They have their own learning style, and teachers record these phenomena Through this kind of activities, children have many questions and children are curious and willing to learn. At the same time, throughout the event, at the same time, throughout the event, the assignment and the discussion style of the children are different. Some observations are the assignments and the discussion style of the children are different. Some observations are measureless and the positive explosions is deep. Some observations are rote, but they like to discuss with others. Therefore, when you see the difference in children's personality habits, respect the difference and allow children to show different learning styles and styles. Two, respect children's innovative things. If you only pay attention to the results of children's activities, you will lose many wonderful communication and activities climbs. As long as you carefully observe the one's process of children's activities, you will find that children are far smarter than people think. They will not follow the machines activities of the department. They will find a faster way. Therefore, careful observation, study of children's activities and behaviors, and establish an equal relationship with children. From respect for children of order to thoroughly understand every children in order to make children's body and mind development healthy. 3. Respect the learning process of children. At the event, the creativities of children will be fully excited. For these children, the activities are more interested in the specific feelings of each details in the activities. The communications between them are not what they must accomplish. The observations are mindless focus on the participation of children and gradually expanding into the one's activities with the development of children's behavior, emotion, and interactions as the main line. At the process of recording, teachers can reach children deeply, walk into the lives of children, integrate into the world, and join them. 2. Respect children's involvement. Record is a turn. In short, the observation record is a turn description of the development process of children's learning and activities, and the states of active explosions and learning of children is truly processed to present so that teachers can make comprehensive, objectives, real and vivid evaluations of children's development. Assessment to convince the summative evaluation and the formative evaluation to measure the scientific and actions activations and the crushers evaluation. Thank you.
And this is my reference. Thank you.